Great, let's put all of them back now. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. So this is the time of the year again. I'm going to show you my entire PS4 collection. I'm thinking it's kind of boring if I just quickly go over my entire collection, so I decided to add a little bit of opinion to some of my games, or I should say I want to roast some games in my collection. I mean, I have over 200 games, so there are definitely some games I don't like it. So I think let's just get started. The hardest part for this video is to decide which game I should start with, and after a careful thinking, I decided to start with my first PS4 game, GTA 5. It's also one of my favorite games all time, and I still play this one once in a while. Next we have the Watch Dogs series, so 1 and 2. So 1 is still sealed because I should beat this one on PC, so I'm in no hurry to play it again on PS4. And at the meantime, I'm also waiting to get like a season pass when they're on sale. And also we have the Watch Dogs 2, this is a gold edition. So not only I played on the game, I also got all the DLC trophies. And we also have the Saints Row 4 Relect and Get Out of Hell. So I beat the Saints Row 4 and play now Get Out of Hell. I want to say not really fans about the series. Next we have Dying Light The Following Enhanced Edition. Really fun game. If you like a Dead Island, those type of games, it's definitely the game you should try. And of course I played now again a few months ago. Next we have 7 Days to Die. So this is one of those games I've been told is horrible, but I still decide to try it. Then I realized yes, it is horrible. The graphic is outdated and the gameplay is fucking boring. I really regret buying this one. Next we have the Call of Duty series, so there are 4 of them here. So the first one is Ghost, still sealed because I should beat this one on PC, so I highly doubt I will play this one again on PS4. I bought this one just because it's really cheap, and I think maybe in the end I might sell this copy. And next one I have here is the Advanced Warfare Gold Edition. So this is the only Call of Duty I actually got to play now, and it's a lot better than I expect actually. Next one is the Black Ops 3 Gold Edition, so I still don't get a chance to play this one yet. I mean, to be honest, I'm not really a fan about Black Ops series. And I'm a little bit regret buying this one like last year. I probably should wait. I know this game was on sale like recently. And the last one is the Infinity Warfare. Since still not get a chance to play this one yet. But I probably will play this one before the Black Ops 3. I'm actually looking to play this one. After the Call of Duty, we have Battlefield 1 Revolution. So this is the only Battlefield game I have on PS4. And I want to say I'm not really a big fan about Battlefield series. I play a lot of their titles on PC before, and I really don't like it. But I want to say for this one, it's actually a lot better than I expect. And at the same time, they also released Titanfall 2. So this is a deluxe edition. This is a very underrated game, and I really like it. The story and the multiplayer is also fun. If you like the shooting game, you definitely should try this one. Next we have Killzone Shadowfall, horrible shooting game on PS4. I think I'm done with the Killzone series. Even if they release any new Killzone title in the future, I don't think I will buy it anymore. Next we have a couple MLB The Show, so they are 15 and 17. MLB The Show is the only sports game that I still enjoy playing it, and of course I got play now for both of them. Next we have Road Rage here. So yes, this is a horrible game just like you might heard before, and I got this one really cheap, like less than $10. Also this is actually an easy play now. Yeah, we have Rime. So I finally played on the game like a couple months ago, and I want to say I really don't like the overall gameplay. It's kind of boring for me. Next we have Shadow of Mordor, Game of the Year Edition. Really fun game, and I still do not get a sequel yet. I'm just waiting for like a complete edition. Here we have Okami HD, so it's one of the games I really want to play but still do not get a chance. Ratchet and Clank. So I played on this one, and it's always fun to play Ratchet and Clank series. Next we actually have a mobile game here, Cat Quiz. So I actually have a low expectation before I play this game, but when I start, I cannot stop. The game is actually surprisingly fun. Another sports title here, so the Golf Club Collector's Edition. So this is another game that abused the term Collector's Edition. The only reason I bought this one is because it's only $10. but I'm actually close to get a Platinum trophy, so I might try to get it. Next is my first and last FIFA game on PS4, so it's a FIFA 16. Next we have Big Buck Hunter Arcade. So I remember when I did unboxing, I said there is actually a glitch trophy that will not unlock on PS4 edition, and I think it's still not fixed yet. So I will say unless they fix this, otherwise I think this is a piece of shit. Next we have the game that every PS4 owner should at least try. So this is The Last of Us Remastered. So it's still sealed because I actually own a digital copy. So I plan on both PS4 and PS3 editions, but I still need to do the ground difficulty so I can get 100% of it. Next we have, I guess it's a sports title, Infinite Air. Not much to say because I still don't get a chance to play it. Next we have Gravity Rush series Remaster and 2. So this one is a fantastic game, really fun to play it, but for the 2 it's a huge disappointment. I don't see any improvement in the game. Also the story and the missions are boring and stupid. I didn't enjoy playing this game at all. But anyway, in the end I still play on both games with all the DLC trophies. Here we have Tearaway Unfold Craft Edition. So I actually play on this game on both PS4 and PS Vita, and I will say the PS4 edition is actually harder. Next we have Dead Alliance Day 1 Edition. So I actually play on this game also, and I would say it's not really a great game, and it's really grinding if you are looking to get a Platinum trophy. Next we have Inside Limbo. So I actually 100% inside recently, and it's not a bad game. I actually enjoy it. But for Limbo, just like I said before, I really hate this game. I actually beat the game on 360 many years ago. Next we have 88 Heroes. So the only thing I can say is this is actually a unique game. Here we have some Dragon Quest game. So we have the Dragon Quest Heroes 1 and 2. So I actually beat the first one and not even start second one yet. Also we have the Dragon Quest Builders. Followed by the Dragon Quest series, we have Uncharted series, so an Eccentric Collection, 4, and The Lost Legacy. So I actually played on all three on PS3 before, but for PS4 edition I only played on the first one, do not even touch the second and third one yet. And for the 4 I spent a few hours in the game, then I decided to stop. And of course, do not even touch The Lost Legacy yet. Next, I want to show you my Sodesco collection. If you have been watching my channel for a while, you probably know I especially collect the game they publish. But lately, I stopped buying their game and not even pre-order any of their upcoming title, because I feel majority of their games are either super glitchy or graphic is outdated. So I'm kind of disappointed, and that's why you do not see me like unbox their game recently. So next, I wanna quickly go over the game that I do not have time to touch. Then I want to spend some time talk about a game that I actually play and talk about what the problem they have. So here we have Black Hole Complete Edition, Tricky Towers, which was a PS Plus free game at one point, Shiny, and I think this is Rock Stoners, also World to the West, Pharaonic. This is a deluxe edition, comes with a soundtrack CD. And here's the IEUS. Also we have the Tokitori 2 Plus. And we have this Wupo, I think, special edition. So this one is a GameStop exclusive. This is the only place you can find this game. Now let's look into the game I actually play. So the first one is Adam's Venture Origins. So this one is pretty much like a shitty Uncharted, but I will say the overall gameplay is actually not too bad. It's a pretty fun puzzle game. The problem is the graphic is really outdated, and when it first came out, the price a little bit too high. Next we have NERO here. So this is a walking simulator. Just like I said before, this game is super glitchy. Also we have Tower of Gun Special Edition. So this is another game that has outdated graphic. Also the overall gameplay is pretty boring. Followed by that we have The Girl and the Robot Deluxe Edition, which comes with soundtrack CD. So the overall gameplay is not bad. It's actually a puzzle game, but the graphic is not that great. Next we have Earthlock Festival of Magic. This is probably the only game I got from LAN that has no major issue. I spent some time in the game and I stopped because I really don't like turn-based RPG, but eventually I will come back to finish it. Next we have Area Collector's Edition, which also comes with soundtrack CD. So this game is kind of glitchy also, and I'm actually on the halfway to beat the game, but there's a glitch that making me need to restart all over again. That's why I kind of stopped, and to be honest, it's really pissed me off. The last one here is Real Farm. So this is a game I've been playing a lot lately, but I want to say the overall gameplay is super boring. Nothing compared to like Farming Simulator series. Also, there's one trophy you will not be able to unlock it if you actually update the game with any of their patch. So if you're looking to get this game, try to get a physical copy, not a digital one. But I strongly suggest you stay away from this game. Next we have Zero Escape series here. So this is volume 1 and 2. And this is Zero Time Dilemma, which is volume 3. I actually played on this one and I really like it. That's why I got this one. Here we have Metal Gear Solid 5, The Definitive Experience. So I actually finished like a Ground Zeroes like a long time ago, but still do not get a chance to play the Phantom Pain yet. We have couple party games here. So the first one is Scribblenauts Showdown. So I finally played on this game. I will say overall it's a fine party game, not too bad. Another one here is Overcooked Gourmet Edition, pretty fun party game. And next we have a racing game, NASCAR Hit 2. So I spent some time in the games and I'm not really huge NASCAR fans. Also we have Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter. So I just got played now recently. And more racing game here, so WRC 6 and Baja Age of Control HD. Also we have both NEC 1 and 2, so I should be the NEC 1 and 2, I just got it recently. Couple Sniper Elite games, so 3, Ultimate Edition and 4, so I should be this one. But for the 4, I'm still waiting for the complete edition. And a couple more Borderlands games, so this is a Handsome Collection and Tales from the Borderlands. I should be this one twice, both physical and digital. Here we have Troll and I. So I don't really want to judge this game right now because I cannot even play this one yet. But of course I heard the game is actually not that great. Next we have The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition. I spent some time in the game and I decided to stop because it's really not a cup of my tea. Sensing Lords of the Fallen Complete Edition. I mean, I stopped because I died too many times. And that's why I don't understand why I even got a Dark Souls 3 Complete Edition recently. I mean, it's a great game I believe, but I'm pretty sure I will not be able to finish it. Dungeons 3, this is the Extremely Evil Edition. Dragon Dogma Dark Horizon. And the game which is unboxed recently, Puyo Puyo Tetris. Another game we unboxed recently, Past Cure. Here we have Aslan, the Warriors of Legend, which is again like a Dynasty Warrior, but I really don't like this one. Next we have Yokai Lately, so this is a huge disappointment. I tried to play it, but I really don't like it. Galgam Double Piece, pretty weird shooting game. I think they have a sequel released recently. The Talos Principle. Legend of K Anniversary. Rise of the Tomb Raider 20-year celebration. So I almost forgot I have this game. I probably should start this one anytime soon. Next we have the Silver Case series. So this is the first game and it's a sequel, the 25th World of Silver Case Limited Edition. We just did unboxing for this one. And just like I say in my unboxing video, so this game is actually not for everyone. And for me, I think the game is really boring. Here we have God Eater 2 Rage Burst Day 1 Edition, which comes with Resurrection. I should play a little bit of Resurrection and it's actually not too bad. We also have Tokiden 2 here. Next, Metro Redux, which is a 2 full game with ODLC. Mad Max. Deadpool. So at one point this game was actually really hard to find, but right after I bought it, it seems like it's available in everywhere and it's actually cheaper. so I guess I probably should not buy that early. And here we also have Vikings Wolf of Midgard Special Edition and the Torment Day 1 Edition. Next, I want to show you my LEGO games collection on PS4. The first one is LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens. So this is a deluxe edition. I just got this one recently, and I think this one comes with like a season pass. And we will unbox this one very soon, I think right after this video, so stay tuned. And we also have LEGO Jurassic World here. So I actually beat it again, and to be honest, I don't really like it a little much. I think this game kind of reminds me why I don't like the LEGO game in general. We also have LEGO Marvel Superheroes here. Next we have LEGO City Undercover. So this is like a GTA for kids, and yes, it's really just for kids. I played this one recently, and I think the overall gameplay is just like a regular LEGO game in a like a large open world. The last one here is LEGO World. So I thought I unboxed this one already, and turns out I guess it's not. I think I know why I do not unbox this one, because I think they released a lot of DLC. So I'm not even sure if I want to keep this game or not. Next we have Earthbound. And this is the Police, which I think there's a sequel coming out, or is coming out already, I don't know. Also there's a pretty strange game, Deception for the Nightmare Princess. Let's keep going. So this is a Party Squad. So I played this one recently, and I really don't like it. It's just not a cup of my tea. Here we have a Soul Linos, Ghostbusters. I think I got this one really cheap. Shovel Knight, Elkheim Scum. So I know this game is not great from what I heard, but I still do not have the time to play it. So I guess we will see. Hiding Agenda. So this is a play link game. I got this one for only $5, which is actually really cheap. Next we have a Republic, King's Quest, the complete collection. And I want to show you some of the Telltale game I have. So The Wolf Among Us. So I think I beat this game twice. Back to the Future, the game 30th Anniversary Edition. Also Minecraft Story Mode, the complete adventure. Pretty nice Telltale game, I would say. Next we have Wild Guns Reload, White Day, which is a Korean horror game. Bullystone Full Clip Edition. So I should spend a lot of time in the game, but all of a sudden I just decided to stop. Lux Quest, Earth Defense Force 4.1. And here we have Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6. So I always want to find a time to play all three together, plus this one I got from PS Plus, but I just cannot find the time. But I think this year I'm going to do it. I think it's probably I will do it in September. Next we have Samurai Warriors Spirit of Sanada. Also Portal Knights Gold Throne Edition. Screwgirl Zombie Hunter. I heard the game is not that great, and I was not surprised since you can look at the face for each character looks exactly the same, just a different hairstyle. Also, the game we just unboxed recently, Past Cure. Next, I want to show you all the simulation games that I have on PS4. The first one is City Skylines. So this is a game I've been playing a lot recently, and it's really fun game. And I'm pretty sure most of you probably heard the game already. And followed by that is Constructor. So both Constructor and City Skyline are actually GameStop exclusive in North America. Next we have Industry Giant 2. So what should I say? I mean, this game has an outdated graphic, and the overall control and UX are not really friendly in my opinion. And one thing I really don't like about this game is this is actually a pretty old game that was released on PC before, and when they port to PS4, they are still trying to sell like DLC separately. So I personally don't suggest you to get this one, consider there are way more better options you can choose from. Next we have Evan Cloning, we just unboxed this one recently. Also Sand Railway Empire. Next we have the Escapists 2. So this is another game that released a whole bunch of DLC. That's why I'm not even bothering to play it. And here we have the Aegis of Earth. Here we have Yonder, the Cloud Catcher Chronicles. So this is actually a pretty fun game. I played on the game already. Also, this game was first come out as like a GameStop exclusive, but I think later on you can actually buy it from like Amazon. And same for the Unbox Newbies Adventure. Next we have Siberia 3. So I just finished 1 and 2 on PS3 recently. And this is kind of like a lost point and click game, so I don't really like it that much. I guess the only reason to play this type of game is just for the trophy. Also we have poker game, so this is a World Poker Championship. A very interesting cover design. Next we have the Valkyrie Chronicles Remastered. So this is a launch edition, which comes with steelbook. And we also have the Valkyrie Revolution, so this is a Vanguard edition. So I think both games are actually not related, and I think for the Revolution it does not sell very well because I remember the price dropped really quickly, and I think even now you can still find it easily in your local Best Buy. Next I want to show you my entire Dishonored collection, which I just got offline recently. The first one is Dishonored Definitive Edition. So I actually built this one on PC before. And I also have the Dishonored 2. So this is the Royal Protector Bundle, only at Best Buy, which comes with like a steelbook and a novel. So I got this one really cheap. And I did unboxing I think a month ago, so if you want to know more detail, just check my unboxing video. And I also got this Dishonored Days of the Outsider, which I just got this one like a few weeks ago. So now I have like the entire Dishonored collection. Next we have Overwatch Game of the Year Edition. So I got this one a few weeks ago, and I played a few days and I really don't like it that much. I mean, if you like it, that's good for you, but it's just not for me. And we also have the Last Guardian here. Next I want to show you my Assassin's Creed collection on PS4. So last year I don't have any of Assassin's Creed game on PS4 because all of them are either on PC or Xbox console. And in the last 10 months I started collecting them on PS4. So the first one I'm going to show you is Assassin's Creed Syndicate Limited Edition. So I played this game last month, then I decided to just take a little bit break, but I will come back very soon. And next one is Assassin's Creed the Ezio Collection. So I actually beat all 3 on PC before. And the last one here is Assassin's Creed Chronicles. Next is the game I don't even know how to pronounce. I guess it's Quamaya Omega. Also we have Red Owl. This is a Lightspeed edition. And here's again, we just did unboxing recently. So Clouden returns. This is Sengoku. Next we have Bioshock the collection. So I actually got this one during Black Friday last year. I mean, I actually played on Bioshock Infinity on PS3, but I never played DLC, and I also never played like a 1 and 2. And next we have Bantam. So I just got this one recently. And next we have Pac-Man Championship Edition 2 plus Arcade Game Series, which is like a full game in one package. So at this point I only play on Pac-Man, but I will try to finish the other 2 as soon as possible. And we also have Pride here. Since I got it from Best Buy, they give me like this free steelbook. Next we have the Agents of Mayhem. Next we have Bobsy Perfect Edition, which comes with a soundtrack CD and some bullshit. And if I remember correctly, the price for this game actually dropped a lot in the end of last year. For this edition, you can actually get it at less than $15. And I actually pre-ordered this game, so I am really regret. Next we have a PSVR game here, Paranormal Activity The Lost Soul. You can play it without the VR. I actually played on the game recently without it. The game is very scary. I think they did a pretty good job to scale players. The only complaint I have is the control for non-VR version is actually not really friendly. I kind of had some hard time when I play it. But besides that, I think this is actually a fun game. Also for this one, the physical release, it's actually Best Buy exclusive. Next is Stardew Valley Collector's Edition. So this is my favorite game in 2017, but I stopped playing it because I encountered a bug. So I hope they can patch it. And next we have Warriors All Stars. And couple games that are published by GameStop, which the first one is the Song of the Deep, and Has Been Heroes. And next I want to show you my fighting game. So first one is a J-Star Victory vs Plus. The game is actually kind of boring after you kind of beat the first campaign story. So we have Ultimate Marvel vs Capcom 3. So this one is actually GameStop exclusive. Injustice, God Among Us Ultimate Edition. I don't even know why I bought this one. Dead or Alive 5 Last Round, my favorite fighting game on PS4. And next we have a Tekken 7, which I got from Best Buy. So it comes with this really low quality steel book. So I should have played on this game recently, and overall it's actually not too hard. The only complaint I have is the boss fight is really like a cheap. I mean, there's a difference between difficult and just being cheap. I always feel the Tekken, their boss fight is always really cheap. And next we have King of Fighters 14. This is a Steelbook edition. I actually spent a lot of time in the game, but I'm still not that good. Next we have the Nitro Plus Blasters. So from what I heard, this is actually the first fighting game on PS4, but to be honest, this is actually not a good fighting game. But playing wise, it's actually pretty easy. And also we have the One Piece Burning Blood. It's a pretty easy fighting game. Another One Piece game we have is the Pirate Warriors 3. It's kind of grinding in the end. Next we have Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. A pretty short puzzle game, but it's actually worth to play. And we have a Snoopy's Grand Adventure. I mean, it's just a kids game. The Town of Light. So this is a walking simulator. Monster Jam Crash Air. This game is fucking horrible. Abzu, a pretty beautiful game. Next we have Duck Dynasty. I know a lot of people think this is the most horrible game on PS4, but after I played, I think it's actually not that bad. I mean, the hunting part is actually kind of fun, but prank mission is just wasting everybody's time. Consider I only paid like $5 for this game. I think it's actually acceptable, but if you pay more than that, yeah, it's definitely not worth it. Next we have couple Far Cry game, Far Cry 4 Complete Edition and Far Cry Primal. Both are really fun games. And we also have Sleeping Dog Definitive Edition, one of my favorite open world game. And I always think this game is kind of underrated. And we also have Infamous Second Son. Also both Wolfenstein, The New Order, and The Old Blood. So I played on both, but I'm not so sure if I will play the second one. Also, The Order 1886 is a bummer. And Until Dawn. Next is a Farming Simulator 15 Limited Edition. I really like the Farming Simulator series, so I probably will play more of it again from the series in the future. Next, I want to show you my visual novel collection. So first one is Roulator. So this is probably my favorite visual novel, and because it actually contains some gameplay, unlike a regular visual novel. Next is Steins Gate Zero. So this one, there are actually a lot of paths you can choose in the game, just like most visual novel. And for this one, third path is actually really boring. So overall, I really don't like this one that much. And the last one here is called Realize. I just got it recently. Next, I want to show you my motorcycle racing game. First, I want to start with MXGP series. So it's MXGP 2 and 3. So I actually played on both, and I don't see any huge difference between both games. And next will be the MotoGP series. So first is the Valentino Rossi, the game, Demo Edition, which this is actually the MotoGP 16, but I just call it Valentino Rossi, the game. And we also have a MotoGP 17 here. Both are actually GameStop exclusive, and I played on MotoGP 17, which is pretty easy. But for the Rossi one, this one is actually kind of challenge. Next is Ride 2, Day 1 edition. So I also played on this one. Overall it's not hard, but it's just kind of grinding in the end. Next few games I want to show you are those point and click adventure type games, which all of them are super boring. I think the only reason people play those type of games just for an easy play now. So the first one is the Book of Unwritten Tales 2. And I actually played this one on PS3 recently, so yes, I actually played it again twice. Next is the Inner World, The Last Wind Monk. So this is actually 2 games in 1, and both of them are fucking boring. Deponia and Adventure Time, Finn and Jack Investigations. Next, let's check the JRPG that I have on PS4. So let's start with Final Fantasy series. The first one is Type 0 HD. The only Final Fantasy that I ever played now. Also, we have the World of Final Fantasy Day 1 edition here. We also have Akiba's Strip, Undead and Andres. Also, Akiba's Beat. So I really like this one. That's why after I played on again, I also got this one. Even though I have been told this one is pretty bad. Next we have Blue Reflection, Star Ocean. Next, Knights of Asia. So I beat the game, but I really don't like it. And now I actually need to work on getting play now, which is kind of like a nightmare to me. Also we have Digimon Stories, Cyber Sleuth. I got this one is because it's only $10. And we have Omega Quint. Next we have Exist Archive. So if I remember correctly, this game was released as like a broken game, but I think they patched it already. And we also have a Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters here. Next we have couple Tales series games. So Tales of Zestiria, a very horrible game. And we also have the Tales of Vesperia. And next couple Atalia series. So first one is Atalia Sophie, which I played now again, and also Atalia Furies. And next Mega Dimension Neptunia V2. So the game is kind of fun in the beginning, but later on it's just kind of boring. And also we have Sword Art Online series here, Lost Song and Hollow Realization. Just like I said before, this one is actually my favorite JRPG on PS4. And here we have Toho Genso Wonder. So this is actually 2 games in 1 package, which comes with this double focus. And for the same series, we also have the Toho Genso Rondo Bullet Ballet. But I don't think this is a JRPG, I think this is a shooting game. And this of course is a special edition. And next one is a Secret of Mana. Just like I say in my unboxing video, this game was released as a broken game, but I think they actually patched it, so I probably will go back to check it. And also this game is actually GameStop exclusive. I think that's all of my JRPG, and I just realized I actually have a lot of JRPG. And here we have Bound by Flame. And next we have more GameStop exclusive games. So first one is Duke Nukem 3D World Tour. So this one, I think North America is the only region got a physical release. We also have Project Cars Complete Edition. I think this one, if I might be wrong, but I think Amazon will sell this one later on. Here we have Prototype Biohazard Bundle. So I actually played on Prototype 2 on both PS3 and the PS4 recently, back to back, but I still do not touch the first one yet, because I think the first one is actually the harder one. And next is the Sexy Tale, the Full House Edition, comes with like a soundtrack CD. So this is another point and click type game, so it's definitely going to be boring. And a couple Yakuza game here, Yakuza 0 and the Yakuza Kiwami. And this is a Steelbook edition, and which I think they actually overprinted this edition. That's why you can find this one really cheap right now. Here we have Air Conflicts Double Pack, which contains 2 games. I just got this one a couple weeks ago. And here we also have Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition. I just got this one a few days ago. It's only like $15. Pretty good deal. Also another game I just picked a few days ago, Dragon's Crown Pro. This is a Battle Hardened Edition. Very cool steelbook. And for the rest games, I'm going to show you later those collector's edition, special edition, or whatever you want to call it. And in the past 1 year, I am trying to avoid buying those special edition because it really take up a lot of space to store it. And I also realize majority of the stuff, like including those special edition, are pretty useless. So unless it's really cheap right now, otherwise I will try to avoid it. So the first one I want to show you is the Crash Bandicoot Unsane Trilogy. So this is a SAC bundle pack. So this one was released during Black Friday last year, and it was actually GameStop exclusive at that time. But I think later on Amazon also sell this bundle, and I'm not so sure if you can still buy it from Amazon, but I'm pretty sure GameStop sold out already. And next one is the Axiom Verge Multiverse Edition. Next we have both Utawaru Mono games. So they only released in this kind of launch edition, so you don't really have any option. You must pick this big box. We also have Shantae, Health Genie, Health Hero. So this is a Risky Bits edition. This is another game that released a whole bunch of fucking DLC later on. And I think recently they released like a complete edition. But I think for PS4 they do not release physical copy for that edition. And next we have a horrible game. This is Onichibara Z2 Chaos. We have the Senran Kagura series. Also, it's my favorite series. So we have the water gun one and the regular one. So I played on both. And I think there's a new one going to be released in North America in the end of the year. Most likely I will pre-order it. Next we have Little Nightmares 6th edition. So I actually pre-ordered this one, but I didn't expect they are going to release a whole bunch of DLC later on. I mean, this is a nice package and a really cool figure. I really like it, but it's kind of annoying. If I want to get all the DLC, I need to either buy the complete edition just for the season pass, or maybe I just buy season pass from the PS store. But I really don't want to support this kind of behavior, so I don't know. And next we have this Yamawari Midnight Shadows. This is a limited edition. Also here we have the Anima Get Off Memories. So they're only releasing this kind of special edition, so I really have no choice. I must pick this one up. Next we have Deformers Collector's Edition. So this is another game that is published by GameStop. And the server for this game is going to shut down very soon. And if you play this game since the beginning, you probably know the server was pretty much dead 3 weeks after the game release. So we can safe to say this game is a huge failure. And I can make a 10 minutes video just talk about why this game is so fucked up, but I really don't want to waste my time. So what I want to say is the biggest problem for this game is it made by a company which they don't even know how to make an online only game. Also, they have a very wrong marketing strategy. So it's kind of sad to see how the game end up like this. I was actually very excited about this game. I pre-ordered it, and I think I'm actually the first person to unbox this special edition on YouTube. So it's really a huge disappointment, but I guess at least I have the play now already. And if you're looking to get a trophy, you should start as soon as possible. Next we have Danganronpa series. So this is a 1-2 reload. And we also have the Ultra Despair Girls, which I actually played on this one on PS Vita before. And next we have the Blaze Blue Central Fiction Limited Edition. So this is a game I was playing a lot in the end of last year. I finished the entire single player campaign and it's really good story. I also finished all the online trophies. Next we have Odin Spear. So this is a storybook edition. So I played now again. Not too bad, and a very cool special edition. Here is the last, not the least, is a Mafia 3 Collector's Edition. This is the hugest collector's edition in my entire collection, and I got this one really cheap. That's it. This is my entire PS4 collection for 2018. I just do a quick count. There are around 240 games, and it's definitely way more than I originally expect. Also, in the past 1 year, I added quite a few digital games into my collection. Technically, I got them for free, and if you want to know how I got them for free, you can check the video I released before. I think I'm going to end the video right here. If you have any question or concern, welcome to leave a comment below. Also, if you don't mind, you can share with us which PS4 games you actually regret to buy it. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more unboxing in the future.